Watch to the end to learn how to get your free gift. This message is for Sagittarius for September 2020 in the area of love. Let's take a look at your situation, Sagittarius. The Sun, yay! Happiness, marriage, contentment, things are going good. Let's see what your partner's position is. The Hanged Man, all right. So they are in a position, this is like the divine. They might be feeling as though, you know, everything kind of worked out. Everything happens for a reason. I don't know if they're necessarily, it could be either that they're happy or they're kind of, there is a bit of martyrdom that comes with this card. So let's continue. Let's continue. All right, look, your position, your 10 of Cups in reverse. So that's not necessarily bad just because it's in reverse. And 10 of Cups normally is, again, happiness and everything else. And you did get this Sun card. So I think that it is happiness, just maybe not quite to the extent that you had in mind. Yeah, let's see what your desires are, Sagittarius. You've got the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. All right, so there's two scenarios I kind of feel could be going on here before I go any further. One could be, okay, you got the Sun, happiness, it's good, but maybe it's not as good as you planned, and your partner kind of is feeling like everything happened for a reason, all right? However, the 10 of Cups could be like happiness, just not to the extent, or it could be complete unhappiness and specifically violence and indignation, actually. And then your partner has got the Hangman, which could be martyrdom. So you could enter September with a lot of happiness, but there might be this underlying feeling that your partner might feel as though they're kind of giving you everything you want, and they're feeling a little bit imbalanced. They're kind of being a martyr, and they're, you know, well, I do all the work, and I don't know if they're expressing it, but beware, because if they're in this feeling, it might only be a matter of time before they do express it, or they might be expressing it to other people. So we'll continue to see how this could go. And your desires is the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. So you want I feel like you want a little bit more flair to the relationship. I think it's kind of all work and no play. Yeah, so this kind of took a turn despite staying with the Sun. I feel like it entered with this commitment. Maybe you just moved in together, marriage, whatever, and they're kind of taking on the bulk of responsibility. And it's not that they're almost taking on too much responsibility to the point where it's all work and no play. And you're sort of like, you know, well, that doesn't need to be done right now. And they're kind of viewing you as being irresponsible about it. And you're kind of viewing it as, you know, you still kind of want to enjoy this time with your partner. Let's see what your partner's desires are. They got the 4 of Cups in reverse. So they want to be in your energy of kind of, you know, enjoying your time together, but this might be something that's like almost like they can't help it. Like they're so used to being a certain way. Maybe they were this way in their last relationship, and they're kind of used to being the one who takes on all the responsibility, or they have a hard time. It could be like an anxiety thing where they have a hard time letting things go. Like, whereas you might be the type of person who is like, you know, we can leave a couple dishes in the sink, let's go out and have a good time, but like they can't leave the house unless that's done. Like, and it's they want to enter this energy with you. Like they're struggling. They're kind of in between being like, well, I do all the work, but also like envious of you almost by being able to let things go, at least temporarily. Let's see what your challenges are, Sagittarius. Chariot. Victory could also be the card of Cancer. Your challenge is victory. Okay, so it's like you felt like you were so close. Like you were like, things started out you felt like you were so close to the sun and everything, and now it's kind of like there's some growing pains. I think that it feels like, you know, you just entered into some new level of commitment or moved in together or something, and there's been some growing pains recently, whereas you felt like this was it, like happiness begins now sort of thing. And your partner's challenges, they got strength in reverse. Yeah, so they want to be in this energy with you, but they're feeling like it's just not possible. Like it's just not possible to kind of overcome these feelings that are embedded in them for a while. Like I said, whether it be from this was the role they've always taken on in past relationships, or just this kind of internal anxiety. They're having a hard time overcoming that because it's not necessarily about you or the relationship. It's just something that's been embedded in them for a long time. Let's see what your outcome is, Sagittarius, for love, September 2020. The 5 of Cups. So I don't know that this situation is necessarily going to have this magical, beautiful solution, but you are going to find some way of kind of dealing with it, or I don't want to say dealing with it, you are going to find beauty in it of some sort. You are going to find a way to make it work, and it's going to be, you know, whereas you had this beautiful picture of what it was supposed to be like in mind, and it's not going to quite work out that way, but you know, it really never does. It really never does. So, but you are going to find the beauty in it regardless. So yeah, I hate to say that, it's like almost like a little bit disappointing, but I think with time it still will come into the sun energy, but it's not going to quite feel that way by the end of September. Let's see what your partner's outcome is, Sagittarius. The 4 of Wands in reverse. Okay, again, so this is the same. They're going to be in the same energy as you. 4 of Wands in reverse isn't bad. It's just not 4 of Wands upright. It's still happiness. It's still contentment. You're going to find a way to overcome this. It may, you know, I think that by the end of September, you will have found solutions to this, but it will even get better from there. Let's look for a little bit more clarity from the Return of Spirit Oracle deck for the outcome for September 2020 for Sagittarius in the area of love. Contact. Yeah, I think it's going to be all about communication and kind of seeking that wisdom from within, seeking that wisdom, that being a lot of understanding, compassion, and empathy on both your parts in order to see the other's point of view. I don't feel like this is anything those two of you can't overcome. This isn't like a major deal breaker or anything like that. It's just going to really challenge your compassion and empathy for one another, and your communication, which is going to make the relationship stronger in the long run. All right, Sagittarius, thank you for listening. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel and check back September 15th for a link to my website and a coupon code for your free gift. Thanks. Bye.